Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Ball two now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Come on, guy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jeff Brown. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, we got no one.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for a called strike two.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So next to bat will be Jorge Alfaro. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, here we go.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
One down.
2-1 now. Hoskins might try to make a play on it. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. flare out toward right center. Miller over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Isan Diaz. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
That's
2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now it'll be J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
See it, drive it like you can. Go.
Changeup laid off down and around the shins. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out.
All right, one time.
And it's 1 and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Nice and patient. One
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Here we go.
Now a flare out to left center. Diaz has got it, and there's one away. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Next to hit, Corey Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Corey Seager.
Good one up there, huh?
He's set and the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. In the dirt, and now let's see. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
It ain't no surprise, a full moon sits in the sky.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Sonnenstein is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Corey Bird. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jordan Holloway.
Stepping in now, Jordan Holloway. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he'll take one up in the zone, but in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Play 2.5. No score on the show. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jalen Miller. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Here we go.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Right now. Here we go.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So now the pitcher, Johnny Sonnenstein. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
The 0-1 on its way. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. From the belt, the pitch. Miller gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again.
Let's go, kid. Here we go. All right, come on now.
Now another 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Meisner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate now is Jonathan Walton, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike
I got
one.
2-1 the count.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Get driving. Let's go, kid.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely in second.
The third baseman.
Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Come on, big guy. Shoot up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Go hard. Just go hard. Go hard.
Bird is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now in the box, Cameron Meisner as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him.
Ball one. Counts 1-0. Nope, that's the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey!
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Strike this guy out. Give yourself.
Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Jeff Brown. He bounced out last time up.
Jeff Brown.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
In the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hard liner to center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The batter.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddux east to west.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
You got it. Round it.
And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Swinging a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that misses, 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Come on now, one time right here.
Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Two are gone in the Philly fourth.
Up next
Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Not shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
Here's the 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Hit your pitch.
Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hoskins stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, here is Jan Gomes.
The catcher.
2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Gomes.
First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Full count now. got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next up, Isan Diaz struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The center fielder, number 6, Monte Harrison.
Into the box now, Monte Harrison. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Miami down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the
for
second
the
baseman, Jalen Miller.
The second baseman, Jalen.
Now here's the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson might try to make a play on it. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Johnny
The pitcher.
Sonnenstein.
Johnny.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harrison is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Striding in is Jonathan Walton. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. So now into the box is Corey Bird. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Corey Bird.
Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, Jordan
The pitcher.
Holloway.
Jordan.
As he takes a cold
Holloway.
strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hey, come on, guys.
0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Miller waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Birdie. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron.
At the plate, Cameron Meisner. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, a seeing eye single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
A pause. And the 0-2. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on the first in time, one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch on its way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Brown is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Hoskins.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hey, let her rip right here.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
So 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro recovers, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
The third baseman, Jeff Brown.
To the plate now, Jeff Brown, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. On, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One count and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Hey, come on, guys.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Isan Diaz.
Hey, now we got 2.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
A pause, and the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that's in the inning. 1 left for Miami. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Adam Simber will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Let her rip.
The pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, your pitch.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Speed up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. And we still have no score. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Corey Dickerson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. From the stretch as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Hoskins has it, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Corey.
At the plate now, Corey Bird, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Hey, 2 down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 23.
Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speed threat, Jalen Miller. First offering. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Bird is there to put it away for out number 1. Hunter Alberto will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 49, Hunter Alberto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
up there, kid. Let's go now.
The 1-2. Now that's popped up.
Make the turn.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for the Phils,
Now
Jonathan
batting,
Walton.
center fielder, Jonathan Walton.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Two out, nobody on.
Drive it.
Two and 0
Ball
to the
that time.
Phillies center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0.
Ball.
And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas.
Up next
Could
is
really
Philadelphia.
use a knock here. 0 for
third
3
baseman.
in the game so far.
Miguel Rojas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back in standing. Ready with the 1-0.
I got one ball, one strike.
Hey, your turn. What's up for it, man?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still no score.
Your
Hanser
attention,
Alberto
please.
will remain in the
This
game in the
game
ninth
for the
spot in the
Phillies.
order and take over
Now
at shortstop.
Number 49. Alberto.
Ready now is John Birdie. Last time through was a base hit.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, John Birdie.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Now batting, left field.
For the delivery, and check on that go-ahead run at first.
Hey, no out here.
Standing in now, Cameron Meisner. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0.
Nope, outside. Inside, ball 3.
And that misses,
that's
ball 4.
Take
So
your
with
base.
1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Your
Jazz
attention,
Chisholm
please.
will be summoned now to
Now
be the
running at
pinch
third
runner.
for the Marlins. Number 2.
Stepping in next, Jeff Brown. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that
Now
right
batting.
here.
Yeah,
The third
nothing better
baseman.
than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt,
Wow.
especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Ooh, he's really in
0-1,
trouble,
no
and
strike.
it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Berge on second, Chisholm at first, 1 gone. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning
Now
process
batting.
really
Catcher.
starts.
Jorge.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ballgame.
Ladies and
Dylan
gentlemen,
Floro comes
your
on to work
attention,
on the
please.
mound, hoping to send
Now
this one
pitching
into
for
extra
Miami.
innings.
Number 36, Dylan Floro. This
Garrett
game
Cooper
for the Marlins.
is going to come on as a defensive
playing first
replacement now as he takes
Number
over at first
26,
base.
Garrett Cooper.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran
Leading up
outfielder,
for the
Bryce
Phillies.
Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce
Now the first pitch.
Harper.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is a sinker that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike two.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses here, ball four. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. He also has one home run. Runners back.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
That's ball
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one
That was
strike.
a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Right here. Find me a barrel right here.
3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Number 24.
Possible winning run on first. One man away.
Win.
Right guy, right place. Easy here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Skied into straightaway right. Bird is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Number 37 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37.
Here's the first pitch, lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Watch out, drop him in right here. There you go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fouled away.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now batting.
In now, Yan Gong. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball. That's ball 3.
Jalen Miller would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, easy now. Your turn, baby. Hey, keep going up there. Touch up.
Ready with the 3-0.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, big dog. You need it. Looking good. Nobody better up there. Hey, ducks on the clock.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Your turn. Drop him in, kid. Let's go.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Your attention, please.
Michael Aoki takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Michael Aoki.
So next to hit is Jalen Miller. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A bouncer to the left side.
Get out, flat.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Roman Quinn will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Change for the Phillies. Now playing right field, number 24.
Mike Morin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch
Now
here in extra innings.
Phillies. Number 50, Mike Morin.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Isan Diaz.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
In there, and it's even at one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. To short. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Big at-bat now, and here is Corey Dickerson. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The right fielder, number 33. Corey.
So now to the plate, Corey Bird, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
J.J. Bleday will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Dickerson, the runner at third. Bird is over at second with one down in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And this throw gets away from him.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Evan Marshall will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Evan Marshall. Now batting.
At the plate, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies nothing. John Curtis takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
Hunter Alberto.
First offering on its way.
Back outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Grounded to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Jonathan Walton. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run.
Ready to fly, big guy. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The batter, the third baseman,
stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Philly down to their last strike. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Michael Aoki earns his third win of the year in relief. John Curtis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game. 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.